everyone. This is Jennifer with Creativity. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I am here tonight to talk to you about a sneak peek of my pre-order of online exclusive, along with talking with you about joining Stampin' Up! And joining my team and what it's all entailed. I was live a few minutes ago. My video disconnected as usual. So here we go, second round. Hopefully this one will work. I will speed up the talk so we don't have to go over everything completely again. I don't want to bore anybody, and I know time is valuable for everybody. I'm getting my laptop pulled back up. Hopefully this time the video does not cut out. Okay, so let's talk a few seconds, give everybody a chance to hop back on. I will start from where I was and then go forward from that. So I have been a demonstrator for 8 years. So I want to say, first of all, thank you to my good Lord for blessing me, supporting me, encouraging me, and making me who I am today so I have the strength to do what I do. Secondly, I would like to thank my family because my family does give up a lot of my time so I can be in my craft room. I do want to thank them for the support that they give me and the encouragement that they give me. Thirdly, I would like to thank all of my customers that have supported me by purchasing through encouragement when I tell them I don't know if I'm going to continue. Just the little words that they tell me. I struggle a lot with the technology and trying to get the Facebook Lives in and making time for them. So I've stated I don't know if I'm going to be able to continue Facebook Lives, and then I have a couple of customers that say, oh, please do them when you can. Don't quit them all the way, because I really look forward to them. Those things really make a difference in demonstrators' lives. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for giving me that encouragement that you do give me. Because there are many ways that you can support me as a demonstrator. There's just so many ways. I get cards in the mail from customers. I get cards in the mail from my team members. It just is so heartwarming to know the love that comes from everyone that supports me. So thank you for that. So a little bit about how I got started with Stampin' Up! I was at a scrapbook retreat, as I am a true scrapbooker before I was a card maker, and was with a group of friends that encouraged me to sign up, and I said, I just don't know if that's for me. I don't really have time for that. But after our weekend that weekend, I came home and I searched out Stampin' Up! Demonstrators in my area, and I connected with one, and she was on a camping trip at the time, and we spent 30 minutes on the phone that night talking about Stampin' Up! And what it was like. So she told me when she came back in from town, from camping, she would reach out to me and we would meet up and talk more in detail. And I said, wonderful. Sure enough, when she came back in, she called me. We set up something and we talked. And then I set up doing a workshop for her. And at that point, I signed up as a demonstrator. Totally a hobbyist. Was not planning to sell to no one, no Facebook Lives, no YouTubes, no sale whatsoever, no in-person classes, nothing. It was strictly just hobby. And that lasted for about 1.5 years. And then in 2017, I lost my dad. And I had to change my outlook on Stampin' Up! And hobbies. My dad had a farm, so my husband and children and I decided we were going to keep my dad's farm, and we would run it the way he would want us to do it. So all my extra money was going toward the farm, And I told my upline that I was probably going to have to drop because I no longer had the funds to put into my fun hobby. She encouraged me to stay on just a little longer to go to an onstage event that Stampin' Up! Puts on for all demonstrators to give us encouragement, support, lets us see new product that's coming out, see what's going on within the Stampin' Up! Business, the company worldwide. So I said, okay, I can do that. So I did. And when I came back, I went to Disney. That year they did it at Disney World. When I came home that year, my whole atmosphere of Stampin' Up! Changed. The love, the passion. It was like, oh my gosh, I can't get over this. So I started playing around with the idea of doing a couple of card classes in my home. I invited a couple of my scrapbook friends that I knew also make cards as well as scrapbooked, and it just kind of picked up from there. Then COVID hit, and it was like, okay, I can't have my in-person classes. What do I do? How do I continue? I can't do this. So I started playing in the Facebook world, and I made my videos. And I started doing videos back in COVID life. And I was like, okay, this is a possibility. So I started doing it that way. And then when COVID lifted and we were able to start meeting back in person, I started going back in person. Well, I had already started making connections through Facebook Live to people that are out of town. So I was like, okay, I will continue Facebook Live. So I did that for a little while. And then it was like, okay, just life. I have a busy life. I train 4 to 5 days a week at the gym. I live on a farm. I work full time outside my household. My grandchildren are very active in sports that I do support. I go to their softball games. I go to soccer games. We did have baseball in there at one time. So it was like, I just don't know if I can continue these Facebook Lives. It's just too much. And then a couple of my customers said, please don't give up. Just do them when you can because we look forward to them. Well, that means the world to me. So I carve out time now to where on Sunday evenings at 7:30 every Sunday, I am doing a Facebook Live. And the support that I've gotten has been wonderful. So then last year, I set a goal to do Backstage, which is another event that Stampin' Up! Does for leadership, depending on your title. So I made that my goal, and thank goodness to being blessed, of course, by God and having my faith, along with the support from my customers. I was able to manage to rank up the title, and I was able to go to our own stage event. At that time, when I came back, just the passion had grew even more between meeting other demonstrators and being in rooms. At our backstage, we had roughly 780 demonstrators in an area sharing the passion of being a demonstrator. It just touched my heart. So I have connected with so many demonstrators. I can't even thank everyone that has supported and encouraged me by being other demonstrators. So I signed up under another demonstrator that does trainings. And since August, you may have noticed that I have been adding extra things into my business as the training that I am getting from this other demonstrator that does trainings is she trains on how to grow. And that is where I'm at today. So I am trying to grow more. So you see my little Mickey back here on the corner. This is an incentive for different amounts of sales that you do, you get to color in Mickey. And you can't see him all the way, but at the bottom is his whole body. So at the end of it, once you color it, as long as you do it in the time frame, once you color it, then it will, you get to earn an incentive trip that Stamping Up pays for, and all, a 5-day, event at Disney World. And so that is my goal this year. I am working on coloring in Mickey. So hopefully I get there. If not, it's okay. I still love my Stampin' Up! And I still love my customers. But that is why Mickey is behind me, because we're trying to get Mickey colored in. And that kind of leads into how to join Stamping Up. So, we have, and this is probably going to be backwards. So, we have celebration going on. So, in celebration, you have several options to join. Now, whenever I talk about joining Stamping Up, you do not have to do it as a business. You do not have to sell to anybody other than yourself. You do not have to have workshops. You do not have to do Facebook Lives. Those are optional. You don't have to do anything. You can sign up just to get the special and then move on. That's totally up to you. But the special, I did want to talk briefly about, and then we're going to flip the camera so I can share with you the insight of our sneak peek. So to join Stampin' Up, the benefits you get is you get a discount. You get 20%. You can get up to 25%. You get sneak peeks on new product that will be coming out to others prior to it coming out to customers. You get to order early. You get friendship. I can't tell you how many friends I have made through Stampin' Up. I am in 3 other demonstrator groups that we all come together once a month, and we meet through Zoom. Besides my own team, we meet through Zoom. We talk about stuff. We encourage each other. We share things. That's like this 29-day challenge that I'm in. That came from one of the groups that I'm in. One of the demonstrators in there, he recommended that we sign up to do a challenge and go Facebook Live for 29 days. Look here. I've done 20 days, and it's been a breeze. Have they been perfect? No. Nothing's ever going to be perfect, but I've been here, and it's been amazing. I have loved sharing the cards with you every night. As far as joining my team, the Sassy Southern Stampers, I do want to grow my team. I would love to talk with you more in person about my team. But we meet once a quarter at a local restaurant. We have dinner together. I talk to them about upcoming events. I send out emails. I do not pester anybody that is on my team. If you want to purchase, that's great. If not, I understand. But there are a few requirements through Stamping Up that you do have to meet. And I would love to talk with you more in detail about it. If you're interested, send me a message or drop a comment in the Facebook Live, and I will reach out to you and go into more detail with you. But to wrap up the chit chat, to join, they have a special going through the end of February. So February 29th, the promotion ends. And right now, you can join for $99, and you get to choose $125 in free product. You also get a glass mat that is a heavy-duty, safety-tampered glass crafting mat, and that you can stamp on. It comes with a silicone mat and a cleaning cloth. But if you don't want that option, you have another option that you get to add $30 extra to your $125. Excuse me. So for $99, you get $125 in free product plus an additional $30. So if you are interested in learning any more about joining Stampin' Up, joining my team, please make a comment and say join, and I will reach out to you personally and speak with you individually on it. And we will just go from there. All right? No pressure. I just wanted to go over the details with you tonight and give you the story of how I became a demonstrator and how it changed my life. Because some of the questions we get is, I can't sell. You don't have to. As long as you buy for yourself, that's all you got to do. Then it's, I'm not holding classes. You don't have to. That's optional. Another question that comes in is, I can't do technology. I can't do Facebook Lives. You don't have to. That's optional. Okay? So there's only a few things that you do have to do, and it's only by the quarter. So you can manage. It's just by the quarter. But there's no selling, no Facebook Lives, no YouTubes, none of that. It's all optional. But if you're interested, put join in the comments and I will reach out to you. Okay? All right. I am going to turn it over now and let's get started with the sneak peek of our online exclusive that comes available to you in March. Now, if you sign up between now and the end of February, you can go ahead and get this. Okay? It can be part of your starter kit. All right, let's flip over. All right. And here we go. We have Latte Love. Coffee lovers. This is for you. Amazing stamp set. It also has these dies that come with it. And this gorgeous ribbon. Gorgeous ribbon. Now, this is what's really gorgeous. Is it comes with 12 by 12 paper. So I am going to give you a rundown of the paper. They are double-sided. So, double-sided. All right, so here we go. This is one sheet. And then I've got it already flipped over because you get 2 sheets of each. This one here is so cool because if you are a coffee drinker, you have coffee rings somewhere within your house where you have put a coffee cup. That is so cool. I love it. We got coffee beans. We have plaid. And then we have coffee mugs. And then we have just all shapes of coffee cups, spoons, splattered coffee. Who has not splattered coffee? That is just so cool. Love this set. Then we got stripes. And then we got the marble again. All right. Hold on. And we got the swirl. That's like a latte color. And then we got coffee beans. All right, so that is the sneak peek of one of the online exclusives that is coming out. The colors in this stamp set is Claspy Cool, Early Espresso, Lemon Lolly, Lost Lagoon, Pecan Pie, and Petal Pink. Those are the colors that is in this paper pack. All right, so we're going to get started. I am going to case a card that was done by another demonstrator. I've changed it just a little bit, but I want to give Catherine Murray credit because this card that I'm doing tonight was her card with some minor tweaking of my own. All right, so let's get started with our card. Now, I am using Pecan Pie cardstock. I have our designer series paper here that is 5 by 3 7/8. And then I have another piece of designer paper that is 4.5 by 3.5. All right. And then I have a piece of scrap that we are going to stamp on so then we can cut. I am taking the Early Espresso and I am going to stamp and then cut everything at one time. I am using Early Espresso and I have got to get my piercing pad because these are photopolymer stamp sets. You will get a better image if you use a pad under them. And I'm going to stamp the cup right at the top there. All right. Now, I am going to stamp my sentiment. And I am going to say, hello there, let's catch up. And I'm going to put that down in the bottom. I am going to take the double oval stamp punch and I want to cut my sentiment out with it. All right. Perfect. Now, I've got to step to the side here. I'm going to put that right there so you can see it while I run my dies through. I've got to do it twice because I got 2 little coffee cups that I am going to cut out. Okay. And then we're able to do all of that at the same time. I do need a piece of the designer paper. Let's see, where did it go? Thought I had a little strap. Give me 1 second. All right, we're going to just go with this. Thought I had a smaller piece. We're going to make this work. All right, let me do this real quick. So what do you think of this so far from what I've shared with you? Do you like it? This is considered the online exclusive. This is not in the catalog. The online exclusive, you will need to go to my store and shop online. This is an online product only. And this will be available in March to customers. But if you join, demonstrators get to get it now. So I am sharing with you tonight my sneak peek of my pre-order. We have 2 sets, but I only got this one so far. But the other one's coming, I promise. I love these things. I am a big coffee fan, so that's why I had to get the coffee one first. I love my coffee. I am grouchy if I don't have my coffee. I wish it wasn't that way, but it is. Trying to get all my little dies over out the way now so I don't lose them. All right. So we're ready to assemble. I'm going to close up my ink pad so we don't get ink anywhere. Got to get my tape runner. All right. Let's get us started. Put this back up. Out the way. Bone folder and dimensionals. All right. So we're going to go ahead, and I've told you the measurements of the card. Don't think I said the base. The base of the card is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. All right. So we're going to take this and make this card landscape. We are going to take our first designer series and we are going to put our adhesive on it, and then we're going to line it up right here. Now, before we take our second piece, I want to use our ribbon that they have provided us with the suite. Okay. And we are going to run this to where it sticks to the back. All right. So we're going to cut this. And we are going to put our adhesive on the back side of our card there. Okay. And then we're going to do the same thing on that side. Oh, I might have that a pulled too tight. Alright, let's see if that's going to hold down once we put our adhesive on here, because it's wanting to bubble up. And you know, because we got ribbon there that's going to be bulky, I try to put a little extra on that side where the ribbon does wrap around. So we're going to put that right there. All right, then we are going to take our coffee cup. I took a small piece of the, I took a small piece of the designer series paper and punched it out, and then we're going to put that inside the cup. Do you see that? All right, now we're going to put dimensionals on the back side of the card. And put that one right there. And then we're going to put this right there. All right. Then I have 2 small cups. I'm going to put a small dimensional on each one. I just like for it to pop up. You can put adhesive on it. You can put tape on it. Whichever one you prefer. But I like to pop mine up. So let's put that one there. And then maybe that one there. And then we need to put our adhesive, come on our sentiment as well. All right. And then we're going to take the backing off of that. And we're going to put it there. And there is our card. Using the Latte Love, that is an online exclusive set that will be available to you in March. This is a sneak peek of my pre-order. And then, like I said, if you are interested in joining, this is one of the perks of joining, is you get to get new product before it goes out. All right, guys, that's all I have for tonight. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, please make a comment in the video. Also, I am trying to grow my my YouTube channel. If you have not joined, I would love for you to flip over to YouTube and join. I have the link in the title up here in the heading of this video, as well as if you want to join my team, I also have a link there as well. I will be back tomorrow for day 21 of day 29 challenge. I will be back tomorrow, and it will be close to 9 o'clock tomorrow because I got soccer duty with the grandson. So I will see you tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Thank you.